Leo, I keep hearing Della Soul, the name Dan or Danielle or Della Soul, or something to do with soul music or a soul mate or something like that, or the names Sal or Sarah or Steve or Sassy. But you can also watch this as an Aquarian placement or Leo or 8, Life Path 8. Don't forget, if you don't know, just watch the videos below. This is for your April. But I keep hearing like soul music, like Soul to Soul or Della Soul. But like, I don't know why I keep picking up new shoes or something like that, and I'm getting soles on my feet or something like that, and I seem to be getting Sally Ann, polyamorous. Some of you into the old polygamy, polyamorous. So you could be in a third party for a lot of you. I don't know. Could be a birthday party. March, April, May. Yours is August, right? So I don't know. I definitely keep hearing those some kind of complications around something very confusing and complicated. Because I keep hearing this person saying, "Look, I'm sorry, I can't explain, but it's complicated." So I don't know. Complications. I'm also hearing a complication around pregnancy, like something like that. There's complications. It's not quite as straightforward as what you think. There's a few complications. It might be some kind of news that somebody gets that could be around a hospital thing, and there's a few complications. Like it's not quite as straight as what you think. It's just a couple of blips, okay, or a couple of bumps. I don't know, or mumps, or something around spots or something like that. But like, there's a couple of lips. There's a couple of lips. Don't know what that is, or lymph node or something like that. I'm not really sure what that's for. And a Scorpio and Aries. A couple of lips, a couple of blips, bumps. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's suffering through having an operation or something. Okay, here, operation. I don't know. Let's see what the tarot says, because I don't like giving out news like that because I'm not sure what it is. Gary, Tina, Shaw, Nadia. Anybody going with Shaw? Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Louise. I don't know. Bumps, lumps. Something to do with lumps. You might just be having a checkup or something like that, or lumps. Anyway, Forrest Gump, Forrest, Colt Frost, Forrest, Foster, Forrest, Foster, Gump, lump, gumps, gums. Some of you might be having your teeth done, like having a dental practice of your teeth. I'm hearing lump in my gums. Gump. Dan, Captain Dane. Anyway, let's see, Leo. What they got coming up, please, for April? 5 of Wands. Now, whatever I've just said causes a load of conflict. You could be dealing with a life path 5, Sagittarius, a Taurus. I don't know. The Aquarius, Leo. It could be an Aquarian. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you've got that in your chart here, it could be you. I don't know. But I definitely keep hearing like there's a lot of conflict, like causing hassle, causing trouble. Cassie, Cassandra. Casino, something to do with around gambling and money. Somebody here. Leo. What they got coming up, please, for Queen of Cups? What, emotional manipulation or fighting to get in someone's life? Or is it just family? Like 5 means stress work. Could be stress on the relationship. Okay. But 5 will always mean Taurus to me because it's a hierophant. So it can mean family and work. Okay. Family and work. And there's a general amount of confusion that's causing a bit of family arguments. Like family arguing. Arguments in the family, Jano. Fighting for someone's attention. Like keep fighting for their attention all the time. What's Leo? Leo coming up for April, please. 3 of Wands. Danielle, Dan. It's production time. I don't know, you could be making music like I do for Angel Radio, and I used to follow, I haven't seen him for a while, and she's got a puppet. and it goes, it's production time. I love that bit. But like, I don't know, very productive, proactive, active, radioactive. You see, radiotherapy, you might be angel radio like I do for music. You might be experiencing a lot of confusion and fighting over stuff. But like, I definitely hear like radioactive, which might mean what do you call it when you're going for like stem cell therapy or radiation and stuff like that, radiation. It's kind of like waiting for news, because if my channel stuff was right, I'm trying not to say too much of it. But like, if anybody's suffering from cancer or anything like that, or some kind of worry about the family and stuff like that, it's kind of like waiting on news. Like we're having to wait on this news, and it's fucking annoying everybody in the family because we don't know what the answer is yet. Okay, and that could be anything to do like health related. Like we really don't know what's kind of happening at the moment, and it's causing us to like multiplying. I got chills. It's multiplying. Like worried the fact that something is spreading. Now that could be rumors. It could be bullshit. Okay. But spreading rumours or lies, or Elijah, or Lee, or Laura, or Lucy, Lucifer. But like, I'm worried about like spreading, like something is spreading. Or I'm worried that someone's spreading their legs. I mean, what is that? Like someone might be having sex with another person? I don't know. Let's see. Leo, what's Leo got coming up for April? 4 of Wands. So some of you are in a twin flame soulmate dynamic, but you could just have someone that's waiting to visit the house or the home, or Chris, but like Halsey, but like, I don't know. There's an energy here like I keep waiting for 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Like I'm having to wait. I mean, if this was about news, and you've got like a life path 7 or Cancerian in your chart somewhere, this card came up and it was more about waiting for something that may have been financial, but their whole reading was brilliant. Their whole reading was brilliant in life path 7 or Cancerian. It was one of the best readings I've done, well, for them all full time. There was slight energy of someone causing a little bit of trouble, and it was around 5, and it was towards the end here and at the beginning, and it was around a water sign. If this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you are part of a third party, because in their reading it was fucking brilliant, I've got to say, it was really good, but there's someone that was trying to kibosh the happiness that someone had, and it was about someone's relationship, and at the end, because it was either a family member or someone, it's kind of coming through in here about like, I can never be happy for you, like jealousy, and I can't be happy the fact that you're happy without me, or you have more than I do, and it was competitive. But it seems to be very prominent in your reading here, Leo, because that reading also had children in it from exes and stuff, but for the people that have had like kids together, let's see, Leo for April. 5 again, you see, you got Taurus, you got married couple or a relationship, or someone keeps trying to fight to get in the relationship. If not, you just got general spats around the house and the home here. But, this should be a very well-off person here. Very well-off person. Okay. Has a nice house, nice place to live. Is married, is in a relationship. If any of you guys are sitting wondering and waiting, is this person here, and you're cross-watching, or you're watching your own sign for someone else, and that's what you're waiting on, and that puts you in this third energy, waiting to find out, well, already here. Or named Eddie. That actually came up when I was doing the Cancerian reading. I said Eddie and Thor, because I said Silver's hammer. Silver, you're right, Silver, where have you been, bruv? But I watched someone, which is the Stoltman brothers, okay, and they're from Scotland, and they're bodybuilders, okay, and it's to do with Thor. And Thor was Tom Stoltman is now the strongest man in the world, and also I think he'd won Britain and the world, I think. But Eddie was, or is, I can't remember really which one, but he's fighting Thor. And this could be a fight, because this could be an arena or Tina. But someone here is causing a lot of fucking argumentative energy. Can't be happy for someone. Let's see. Leo. You see, why are you, unless you're not, but why are you blocking out your relationship? I mean, are you holding, because if anybody here is wandering around like a fish called Wanda, which could be a 3, if any of you are wandering around a third energy, this person's blocked someone out already. You got 4, Scorpio, Aries. They're holding on to this relationship for dear life. They're not letting this person go here. So if there's an area of conflict, okay, that some of you or another person is not happy for this person being happy, then what you're trying to accomplish here, because you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 of wands, 12, which is a 3, it's going to be a Pisces, which represents the mirror of that, or the alchemy in you, or the mirror of you, and then you got 5 and 3, which is 8, which is Aquarius, Leo, okay. And it might be the fact that someone isn't happy, the fact that this person's married or in a relationship. And someone here ends up, or is, or has been blocked, but this person probably still keeps winding themselves up by waiting on this person. But this person's, regardless, is keeping everything to themselves. Okay, you might see them as selfish. It could be a Pisces. Seeing them as selfish. That they're starting to say, you know what, fuck you lot. You know, I do what the fuck I want. Okay, now well, you're selfish and arrogant. You always have everything your own way and do what you want, don't you? I don't really care. I have what I want. I'm happy. Why are you not happy for me? Let's see. Could be in the family, or you could have spent. Oh, poor Brian. You could have spent so long trying to get through to this person that will not accept the relationship. But someone here believes that they are going to at some point. Depends if you've been doing this like Brian for fucking ever and a day, and you always get cast aside and pushed out. It's because the person's not interested in a relationship. They're not. They may be interested in taking, but they're definitely not giving anything, because they're not giving anything up. Now, if that means I'm not giving up the partner that I'm with, I'm not giving up the partner that I'm with. If that's not, I'm not opening up to a relationship with you, and I never have and I never will. They never have and they never would. So it's kind of like this struggle for nothing. Okay, why have I done all of what have I? All I'm hearing this, all what I've done for you, I've done it for nothing. Why would I do all of that and then get nothing in return for what I've done for you? Your lesson may have been around stop giving. Could have been around stop giving. If you had a 6, if you was dealing with maybe a Gemini or Capricorn, if that would represent the 6, okay, because Cappies and stuff like that and Geminis were very prominent in the Cancerian reading, and I keep getting that feeling here. And you know, if that is where you've tried for God knows how long, forever and a day, and you've been pushed out, and this person's blocked you out, and you've tried your hardest to get in a relationship with this person, they're still not doing it, okay? But I definitely keep hearing all of that I've done for you, everything that I've done for you, and you've now literally just pushed me out, okay? Pushed me out. Al, Alison, Ali, Adrian, Abigail, Abbott, Jackie, let's see, Leo for April. 2 of Wands, you see, a 2 and a Tower. Someone's very dynamic here around you here. Someone could have a really big temper, like a huge temper here. It's kind of like where somebody really wants to support someone, right? They really want to support someone, and because the person won't accept it, it drives the other person crazy. So they feel that, well, I just keep waiting to see you and waiting to spend time with you, and I'm there for you and I want to do it and I care for you, but you won't let me in. You like, oh, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll let you blow your house in. Something about not letting someone into their house, and they've pushed them out. And then all of a sudden, because this represents house and home as well, okay, and this is kind of like, you know, when I don't get my own way, I fucking explode because you're pressuring me, which can be a Scorpio or an Aries or a life path 4. But you're pressuring me and pressuring me and pressuring me, and soon I'm going to give you that answer that you don't want if you keep asking time and time again. You keep asking and asking to the point where I'm going to fucking say something. And that's where you then get the Tower, which is an explosion of like, I can't take this shit no more. Life path 7, Cancerian energy. Can't take this anymore. If you keep asking me, I'm going to tell you. Okay. So there's something like that. But that can be someone that has a very short temper. You know, you have to know who that person, you'd know who that person is. They'd have a very short fuse. Okay. But you can have, like, through the Tower in these cards here, you can have a North Node and a South Node energy that that is not compatible through your chakras here. 1 in 7, okay, which is why it's a 7. 1 in 7. Your North Node and your South Node are opposite angles of each other, okay, which is why there's a lot of blocking. I mean, it doesn't have to be North Node and South Node, but it's definitely through your chart of where things are not compatible. You see, why do you think that people have awakenings? An awakening is parts of your chart that wake up within divine time. When a planet reaches a planet of time, of metaphysics, it opens up the chakra naturally within time when it's supposed to, which is why you get people that awaken to light working energy at certain sectors of their life, because that's when the planets and the stars align. When they do, it aligns you through an awakening to, like, spark all the energy through your brain, okay, neuron receptors and everything through your brain. It kind of like fluctuates like that, and it forms a pattern, okay, of behaviour. To break it takes addiction and replacement. Don't want to go into it too long, but that neuron receptor, when it forms a pattern, it sends signals of electricity down to your body of your other chakra to awaken in that, and then it kind of does this throughout your whole body and gives you sensations of where you're learning about empathy. Okay, but that can also be very fucking traumatic as well when you come up against someone that is not compatible in your chart and you do nothing but fucking argue all the time. It's because your chart is crossing over to the other one and you're forming like a North Star energy that is destined to fail because you just do nothing but argue and keep forcing your way in and out. So you have a lot of breakups, split ups, like all the time, breaking up, splitting up, getting back together, arguing, North Node, South Node, you know, distance, feel good, come back, glitch, fucking explode, go your separate ways, feel better, avoid each other all the time, come in close proximity of each other, and then you glitch and you know, you just backwards and forwards. Okay, so it's kind of like trying to find compatibility with, because I'm really not kind of picking up you guys at the moment for like relationship, because I'm definitely picking up that someone may well be here. Mayweather, you see, Mayweather is also a title fighting boxer here, so it can be like fighting a lot here. I mean, it might even just be fighting to get this person to accept things like, you know, I've got something to tell you, I want you to accept my authority, and you're like, I don't give a fuck what your authority is, you don't have to tell me. Okay, so it's kind of, I already know this. See, there's a person here that already knows that the person wants them. They could be playing a game of like, well, I know you want me that much, the fact that I know where I can tell you yes or no whenever I want you or whether I don't, I know that you're on a leash and a chain that I can say yes or no. It might be because someone's been giving that much, they think, oh, okay, I've been giving you that much, I'll take that whenever I want. Okay, and that's down to the other person to think, actually, I've not been fucking receiving fuck all, okay, apart from disrespect. I've been disrespected by this person. It's not how you gain respect, okay? So it might be where someone thinks that negatively all the time, that all they do is worry and they think very negatively, they get very angry, and when they do, they explode and then they take it out on other people instead of, well, they take it out on themselves and then other people. Okay, so it might be where you've tried that long to change this person's mind that they've never changed their mind. Like you've always, or they, I don't know, someone has always been trying to change this other person's mind, trying to coach them into fucking being with the person, and they've never done that. They've never kind of given you any signs of like respect at all, apart from disrespect, to blow up in your face, to blame you, to say, stop, keep asking. I told you not to keep doing that. But I want you, but... See, the feeling can be metaphysical, you know, that you want this person or they want you, whichever way around. Like, you know, you want this person that much to accept you that what you need to find is self-acceptance, is to accept the way things are, which means that you might just settle for a not a relationship, but more of a friendship without relationship, like a very on and off. It's not a relationship. It won't be a relationship. It's more of you know, one of those, someone that I like, but is that easy to be friends with someone that fancies you? You know, if they fancy you and a lot and they're obsessed about you, okay, you got 21, 20, 21, 12. So it's 3 and 3, which could be a Piscean. And then that came up in the Cancerian reading, actually, but it was the other way around, I think. Then 6, Gemini, Capricorn. Okay. So, like, you know, you might have tried that long to get on with this person that if you love them that much and you keep like really wanting to be with them, but you think, oh, okay, well, it's either friendship or nothing. And you think, okay, well, I'll keep up the friendship, but I still have a load of feelings for you. You can't really do that. Not because if the person's only doing that because they think eventually there's going to be a chance for them to get in, because you want to marry and you really want to be around the person, that doesn't ever work out. It doesn't. Because it like, say, well, why doesn't it for one? Well, like if your friendship, okay, and you have false feelings and you're not telling the person that you actually do, if you're friends and the friend then finds another man or a woman, okay, and they start dating that person, you're not going to like that because your feelings would get hurt, because you would be wanting the person, not telling them that you do, and then the other person would go off with someone else and that would hurt your feelings. You would find out, you would not like it. So you would cause yourself more harm by staying, you know, watching and finding out and trying to stay around the person when you realise that they've moved on and that you can't be friends and you can't contact one another. So you have no other choice but to move on with your own life. And that depends if the other person says, no, I don't want friendship, I can't be with you anymore, I'm with someone else, then that hurts the other person. But you hurt yourself by maybe waiting out for what will never come of it. There will be nothing that comes of it apart from just sitting around waiting for something to come that may not. Okay. So you kind of got that energy there so far. That's the only storyline that I'm kind of following at the moment, Leo. But because you're an 8, it can be a mixture of Aquarian, Life Path 8s, Leos, okay? It can be a mixture of both, okay? Everybody's going to be on a different timeline. But just find the number or find the reading of your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or numbers that follows your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, you know, those. Follow those and see if that reading really does sound like yours. And if it really does, there you go. It's just something else that's kind of coming up in this one. But that's where the full access bundle kicks in, really, because you can follow them all and find pieces and put them all together and you kind of know. At the moment, this goes to both tiers, though. It goes to the first tier, which is about $3 or $4, I think. You get 2 monthlies for that. It's per month. 2 monthlies. That's like $3 or $4, I think. The full access bundle is more, but on the full access bundle, that's where you get this, and then weeklies only, okay, and this, and then you get the hidden truth, and then you also get in the shadows, and then another deck that I've got coming this month, which should be here soon, hopefully, is called Messages of Closure. And then we kind of dig into your weekly readings, and then these, and 3 decks and that, and then you also only get a reading for the week that does not come out on here. So when I start taking a break throughout the month, I'm doing weekly readings behind the scenes and only putting them on the full access bundle. So you don't get access to those unless you're on there. It's just a bonus that I like to give people for joining Patron. But that's the full tier. Okay. So you have options. It's up to you guys. If not, just like, share, comment, subscription, or dislike. Just make sure you hit it twice. If you want to find out more about personal readings or where things are or how it works, they're all provided below, but Patron is a link provided below also. Thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time.